Hello students, good morning. How are you all? I hope you all are in the pink of your health. You all must be enjoying, right? But our academics are very much important. So myself Rajesh Dadij, your mentor in English from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group, Kota. Hello dear students. So now today we are going to discuss about your board paper pattern, right? And especially when it comes to English, right? English compulsory, English elective, English course, so many question papers are there. But right now we are going to discuss about your English paper for your 10th CBSE board, right? So please have a look. This year a big change is there in the pattern, right? Earlier what used to happen? Almost everything was subjective, almost, right? But now 50-50 means 40 marks for subjective, 40 marks for objective, means first part is known as A part means objective and B part is known as subjective pattern. So it will be very much clear to you if you go through this on the screen, if you go through this sample question paper which I have exclusively brought for you. So have a look, right students? The session is 2020-21 language and literature class 10th, right? And the time duration will be 3 hours and maximum marks the question paper is supposed to carry is 80 marks, right? Equally divided into two parts, part A and part B, carrying 40 marks respectively. So before we proceed, first of all we are supposed, it is very much compulsory for us to have a closer look at the general instructions given in the very beginning of the question paper, right? So you just have to go through the given instructions so as to have a clearer idea in your mind how to attempt the paper, because it is all the game of mind, right students? So general instruction, this paper is divided into two parts as already discussed, part A and part B, and mind it student, this time no choice is there. Internal choices may be there, but overall no options, no choices are there. So all questions are compulsory. Is that clear? Next, separate instructions are given with each section and question, right? Very much common, so this is nothing to be complicated, right? And wherever necessary, read these instructions very carefully and follow them. Means you all students are supposed to go through the given instructions and accordingly you have to attempt the question paper. No complication, no confusion must be there, right? Do not exceed the prescribed word limit while answering the questions, and this is first and foremost rule, first and foremost instruction for you. Students, sometimes so happens that the students have got an idea in their mind. The more they are writing, the more they will be obtaining. This is not correct. This is not true, students, because if you are writing, if you are presenting the stuff more than required, you are not obtaining, but on the contrary, you will be losing. So be careful about that. It doesn't matter how many supplementary copies you are getting, but the most important thing is you have to strictly confine to the given word limit, right? So that word limit is very much important to be observed, right? So look here, the first part as known as part A, carrying equally divided into two parts means 40 marks. So part A carrying 40 marks, and you will come across section A like every year, right? In English language the question paper always begins with reading section. Section A, reading section. Reading section means unseen comprehension is there. So this time also students, in the very beginning you will come across two unseen comprehension, two unseen passages will be there, followed by, means each unseen passage will be followed by 12 MCQ pattern questions. 12 questions in both the passages will be there, and any 10 out of these 12 given you are supposed to attempt, right students? So overall they make 10 plus 10, 20 marks are there for section A. Have a look. So in this way you can see reading section 20 marks, 10 plus 10, 2 unseen passages are there, you can see here, right? This passage is here. Now what I told, you have to attempt 10 questions, but 12 will be there. This is internal choice, students, right? So 12 questions are there. On the basis of your understanding of the passage, answer any 10 questions from the 12 that follow, right? And be assured, sit ensured that all questions in part A will be MCQ, multiple choice questions, right? So it is easier for you. So you will be able to answer these questions, means you will be able to pick out any one correct option only when you have gone through the passage very much carefully. Otherwise, it may be difficult for you, right? So here you can see 12 questions are there and you have to attempt any 10 of your own choice, right? Next switch to question number 2 of the same section A, means the next unseen comprehension. Here it is, the same pattern, the same 10 questions, any 10 questions of your choice out of given 12 you have to attempt, but the same condition, you are supposed to go through the given question, given unseen passage very much carefully, right? So 12 questions are over and you have already attempted 10, 20 questions carrying 1 mark each. So overall you have attempted 20 marks paper, right? Next comes literature part. So students, to make it easier for you, let me explain. Section means part A, that will comprise 2 sections, and that is section A, reading section, and section B, that is based on your literature section. What is literature, students? Your 2 books are there, one main book and that is First Flight, and the second one supplementary reader, and that is Footprints Without Feet. So from these books, whatever the questions can be formed on the basis of MCQ pattern or multiple choice questions, right? So you will come across these questions, and in this way this paper becomes very easy. So sit assured, that is for sure, that the paper is going to be quite easier for you, but the condition is you are well prepared, right? I'm not predicting, I'm not at all going to make any kind of prediction regarding the type of label, right? So label of the question paper, no, not at all. So have a look, literature questions are there. Again, means any earlier what you came across, what you found, unseen passages were there. This time also passages are there, but they are not unseen, but they are seen passages, and they are from your course books, right? And the course books are First Flight and Footprints Without Feet. So here it is, 5 marks each. So you can see, read the extracts given below, attempt any one. Means 2 passages will be there, and out of them you have to attempt any one. That seems to you easier, right? So, but that is for sure, each passage will carry 5 marks, okay? So have a look, very easy. This much short seen passage will be there, followed by 5 questions. So you have to attempt. This is first seen passage, and you can see 5 questions are there. Now in option you can see another seen passage in option is there, and followed by this, also followed by MCQ, 5 MCQ questions. So let's proceed. You can see 5 questions are there, right? Now 25 marks paper we have already attempted. Now is the turn of attempting next question, question number 4, almost same from literature, but what it is it poetry or prose? Have a look. Oh, this is poetry. Earlier that was based on prose section, unseen means seen passages from prose section of your main course book, but now it is based on poetry section, means poems. Some extracts have been seen, extracts from your read poems have been given, and any one, likewise you have to attempt this time also any one of them, carrying equal 5 marks, carrying equal 1 mark each, okay students? So the same, you can see MCQ pattern is there. Suppose you don't like this one, so you can go to this one, okay? So this is also one of the extracts, followed by MCQ questions. Or in this way, students, you have attempted 30 marks paper, 10, 10, 5, 5. So this is 30 marks paper. Now is the turn for grammar. Let's switch to grammar section, right, in the same students. Okay. So, grammar very easy, 3 marks question, means fifth question carries 3 marks. Okay. So, close means blank spaces have been given to you followed by some MCQs. So, you have to read this stuff very much carefully, and thereafter it will be easier for you, but it is based on your thorough knowledge of grammar. So, please make your grammar stronger, and in this way you will be obtaining as much marks as you want, as you desire, right. So, in this way you can see blank spaces have been given, means clause, blank spaces are there, clause means CLOZE, clause, right. Next one, question number 6, again it carries 6 marks, right, but the same pattern as I told you, it is means in every question, almost every question, second part of the question is based on data interpretation of pictures, right, means picture interpretation, visual, right. So, this is also visual. So, a story format has been given to you, means some pictures have been given to you, and in each picture there are some dialogues. So, accordingly you go through these dialogues and frame a story in your mind, and that story will definitely help you out while attempting all questions. Again, look here, mean 3 questions carrying 1 mark each, you can see, right students, in this way. These questions are there. Okay. Now, this is over. Now, we have come to section B. Section B means part B, right? Don't be confused. This is part B. So, part B is entirely based on your subjective pattern. This is not at all objective, right? So, now be ready to start penning down something in your answer copy. This is subjective pattern, right? So, have a look, and the first question of subjective pattern is based on your writing section, advanced writing skills. Just to check your writing skills, means short composition as well as long composition, right? So, have a look. Oh, this is letter writing, right? Letter writing carrying 5 marks, but once again you have been given an option, means 2 letter writing questions will be given to you, and out of them, one of them you are supposed to attempt, carrying 5 marks each, right? Letter writing, and you know letter writing, and there are 2 kinds of letters, and they are formal letters as well as informal letters, right? So, when it comes to formal letters, what we mean by that? Formal letters means official letters, means business letters, letters for inquiries, letters for placing orders, letters for goods, or maybe letters of complaints, and sometimes application may also be there, right? But that is for sure, that is official letter, right? Letter to editor. Okay. So, you can see 5 marks. Okay. Attempt. Now, question number 9, attempt any one of the following. Again 5 marks question. Data interpretation, figures are there, and data means data in the form of pictures, graphical representation or something like that. So, that is given over there, and please write a paragraph. You are supposed to prepare a short paragraph, and whenever paragraph is there, you have to stick to the word limit of 100 to 120 words, right? So, within the 100 to 120 words limit, you have to prepare this short paragraph based on the pictures follow, right? So, this is data interpretation, graphical presentation is there. So, based on this graphical picture, you have to make up some ideas in your mind what this graph is about, and accordingly you are supposed to prepare a short paragraph. Is that clear? But mind it, students, before you attempt the before you start writing that short paragraph, you are supposed to prepare an eye-catchy, very attractive and relevant heading. You have to give the heading to that paragraph. Only thereafter you have to write that, but only single paragraph should be there within the word limit of 100 to 120, right? This is not important for you because this is for visually impaired, right? Okay, students. Now, question number 10, 9 we have done. Now, question number 10, and they are based on your literature, subjective literature. Earlier we have attempted objective literature, right? And now, subjective literature means you come across some questions to be answered, right? So, answer any 2 questions in 20 to 30 words each from A and B respectively, right students? So, students, have a look, question number 10, right? So, you have to attempt these questions, any 2 questions out of these 3, right? And they carry 2 marks. 2 into 4 is equal to 8. How 8? Means 2 questions, 2 marks, 2 questions here, and 2 marks, 2 questions here. So, A and B part of question number 10, right? A part and B part, 2 questions each carrying 2 marks. So, overall they constitute 8 marks. Okay, students? Right. So, next question number 11 is answer any 2 questions exactly in the same way as question number 10 was there. So, no difference is there. So, it should not be confusing to you, right students? So, again the same 2 parts are there, but earlier 2 into 2 was there, but now 3 into 2, right students? So, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12, okay? So, these questions are there and you have to go through these questions, and accordingly, once again let me remind you, word limit is very much important. They are carrying more marks, it means word limit is also different. So, let me take you back. You can see word limit, you can see 2 marks each, it means 20 to 30 words, but now 3 marks each, it means word limit is different, and that is 40 to 50 words limit is there, and 3 into 4 is equal to 12, right? 3 marks each, and you are supposed to attempt 2 questions from each part out of 3 given. So, overall they make 12 marks. So, now question number 11 is also complete. Now, long answer type questions are there. So, sit properly, hold your breath and have a look clearly. Answer any 1 means again internal choice is there. So, 2 are there and you have to attempt any 1 carrying 5 marks. Is that clear? Long answer type, but this time word limit is somewhat different, and that is 100 to 120 words. Do you still remember? I told you in a short paragraph writing in writing section, the same word limit was there, and in this way this carries 5 marks, right students? Very easy this is. So, there should be no difference. Okay. Now, question number 13 and the last question, not the least, and that is the same, any 1 question you have to attempt out of these 2 given questions, and this question also carries 5 marks. So, overall students, this also makes 5 marks. So, in this way students, this part B also makes 40 marks, and overall this question paper is over. So, I hope you have got it well, and let me extend my best wishes, and you will be able to attempt the paper properly and able to gain as much marks as you have dreamt of. So, students, I hope you have perfectly got the question paper pattern this year for the session 2020 and 21 for board class 10th CBSE English, right? So, once again, let's have in a nutshell, in a very short way, let's have a comparison between the 2 patterns, means pattern that was in the previous year and the pattern this year, means this is the question paper pattern what used to be, and this is the question paper what is currently. Okay students, so you have got it. So, look here, as we have already discussed earlier what used to happen, these questions were there, means 2 unseen passages were there. This year also 2 unseen passages are there. What difference do they make? Of course no, but only one difference is there, and that is earlier they used to be subjective, but now they are objective. So, what is easier? It's up to you, right? So, in section A there is no change, but the change is related to subjective and objective. Earlier it was subjective, but now it is objective, right students? So, section A must be clear to you. Now, you can see Section B writing section was there, but this time, no, earlier, let me explain. Earlier what used to be there? Section A, section B, section C, section D. Means section A reading section, section B advanced writing skills, section C grammar, and section D was literature. Means separately they were bifurcated, but not now. Now broadly we can say that the whole question paper now has been divided into two parts. Earlier they were divided into 4 sections, but now 2 parts are there, part A and part B. So the second part of this part A is related to literature, right? Obviously literature, 2 scene passages you are supposed to attempt. I told you, do you still remember? Right students, one is based on poetry, on prose, and one is based on poetry. So in this way question number 3 and 4 are there. Here also question number 3 and 4 were there, but they were based on your writing section. Now let's switch to the same part, part A, and that is based on your grammar section. Do you still remember? 3 marks, close were there, right? So gap filling is there, 3 marks, and gap filling once again that is based on your pictures, right? That is based on your 6 marks. So overall this 40 marks is there, and here 26, and earlier that was. So in this way students, this writing section is there, then section C is there, and that is your literature section after grammar. In grammar what was supposed to be there, and that was omission. Editing means in editing omission was there, error was there. Do you remember? In this way subjective pattern was there, and sometimes dialogue writing was there, narration used to be there, right? Jumbled words were there. So in this way they constituted these 8 marks. So overall we can say earlier this was there in grammar section, right? But now paper this year part B is based on subjective pattern carrying 40 marks. We have already discussed at length, so no confusion must be there. So in literature section you can see all questions were subjective. Earlier extracts were there, and this year also extracts, but they are in the form of unseen passage, scene passages. Earlier they used to be scene passages, right? So in this way you can see in subjective, for the means section B begins with writing section, right? And last year you already had this section B in the name of section B, that was writing section, but here the first part of part B, that is based on your writing skills, letter writing, and this is short paragraph writing. Do you still remember? I told you, right? So this is based on your literature. Books were same, no change in the textbooks, right? And in this way these long answer type questions were there. Here also in literature section first short answer type questions are there, and thereafter long answer type questions, means 2 long answer type questions were there, 5 marks each. So overall 40 marks, and part B is 40 marks, part A is 40 marks, and in this way students there used to be 2 long answer type questions, 8 marks each, but this year 5 marks each. Only this is the difference, otherwise students there is no difference related to stuff. Okay, is that clear students? So students, you must be very much comfortable with the paper pattern, and no, not even a single doubt should remain in your mind regarding this question paper. So feel at home, feel comfortable. The paper pattern has become very much easier, and we hope you will be able to obtain the maximum marks in your exams, and you will be able to crack maximum marks of your choice. So let me extend my hearty wishes for you and for your future in the examination. So stay home, stay blessed, best of luck. Thank you.